My name is Michael DeLu, and if you are a fan of basketball just like myself, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button and join the Pull Up to Take community. With that being said, let's get into the wrap-up of today's game. So the Golden State Warriors defeated the Sacramento Kings 123 to 116. And truthfully, honestly, man, this is a lot of why people were just saying, do not write the Warriors off. Do not write the Warriors off. Do not write the Warriors off. And do not write the Warriors off. Game 3 was a turning point in the series. And Game 3, you can just start to see that the Warriors are, slowly but surely getting better and getting more acclimated with each other. They're Andrew Wiggins has got a couple more games under his belt. So is Gary Payton III. They've made a lot of adjustments that has translated into winning basketball for them. And truthfully, in Game 5 of their series, towards the end of the game, the Warriors just out executed and out everything the Kings, and you were able to see that why a lot of people in a lot of different situations and scenarios and circles say experience and championship pedigree does matter, because the Sacramento Kings made a lot of mistakes, a lot of rookie mistakes, a lot of bonehead mistakes, too many turnovers. They were careless with the ball. They took bad shots, and it came back to haunt them and bite them in the ass. Stephen Curry was brilliant. He had 31 points, 8 assists. Klay Thompson had 25 points. Draymond Green. I say this a lot about Draymond Green. Draymond Green gets a lot of flack. And, a lot of people talk a lot of shit about him. They talk about a triple single type of player, whatever the case may be. But Draymond, for the first time this season, had over 20 points. His first 20-point game this season. He had 20 points, he had 21 points, 7 assists, 4 steals. And he was elite on both ends of the floor. And I think Draymond has shifted. Something in his mindset has shifted to the point where, to the tune of, he understands that in order for him to get minutes and stay on the court, he has to be a threat offensively. And he's been that, honestly, in today's game, in yesterday's game. And I don't want to say it's good to say, because I truly don't care for the Warriors. I fuck with Steph, I fuck with Klay. I fuck with what the Warriors have built, but I'm not a Warriors fan. You know what time I be on, purple and gold on the dead homies, all right? But like I said, in most cases, Draymond's performance isn't really seen in terms of box score. But this is one of the nights where you do see it, because he damn near filled up the stat sheet. Like I said, he had 21, 7, 4 steals. And his presence was felt on both ends of the floor. And he played elite played elite, honestly. That's the easiest way to put it. Andrew Wiggins had 20 points, 4 rebounds. And for the Kings, like I said, man, they had back-to-back turnovers and back-to-back bad possessions where they took bad shots, which is essentially what cost them the game. It didn't help that De'Aaron Fox had 24 points, 9 assists, 7 rebounds, but he didn't shoot the most effective. He was 9 to 25. That is actually very, very bad. That's just a couple percentage above 30. He was for sure under 40. He was 3 of 10 from 3. Sabonis had 21 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals. Malik Monk did his part. Oh my God, this fucking chair is annoying me. He had 21 points and 5 rebounds. Harrison Barnes, 13 points, 3 rebounds. Keegan Murray, 10 points, 6 rebounds. Davion Mitchell, 10 points. The Kings, I'm not gonna sit here and write this series over like the Kings cannot win it, because they can. The Kings have one of the best road records in the NBA. And Game 4, which they lost, they were one shot away from potentially winning the game and going up 3-1 against the Warriors, but they didn't. Unfortunately for the Kings, they didn't like the beam in Game 5. They lost, but I don't want to say this series is far from over, because it could easily end on Friday. But at the same time, the Kings do have what it takes to extend the series to Game 7, where anything can happen. And if that does happen, I also do want to say that, it does a lot for the Warriors' confidence that they were able to steal a game at the Kings' home court, because the Warriors have been one of the worst road teams in the NBA. No, not one of the worst. No, they're for sure the worst road team out of all the playoff teams that are left. But with that being said, we're just going to have to chalk it up to the game and see what happens in Game 6. Would I be surprised if the Kings win? No. Would I be surprised if you're playing Game 7? No. I mean, like I said, the Kings almost won Game 4. And who knows? I mean, if they get a little bit more efficient effort from De'Aaron Fox, they probably end up winning this game too. But and they gotta correct the turnovers that they made. They gotta correct a lot of the mental errors that they made because they didn't make those same mental errors in Game 4 that they did in Game 5. I'm not exactly too sure what happened or why it happened, but nevertheless, this series is far from over. And I know even if the Kings season does end on Friday, I know for a fact they're gonna go out swinging. They're gonna go out with a bang. With that being said, my name is Michael DeLu. If you're a fan of basketball, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button and join the Pull Up the Tape community. All right? Out this bitch.